You know what I've realized actually? The problem isn't with us. The problem is with other people. And I'm not saying it as a cope. I know my shortcomings. I know where I'm lacking, where my communication skills are lacking, where I know it. I admit it. I'm not ashamed to admit all of that. You guys know. Even though nobody watches my channel, this is my first kind of videos. I only have 5 subscribers. I don't know who subscribed to me, but at the same time, I'm telling you, like, people are crazy, crazy. Like, you meet somebody and he's a narcissistic, and he's talking all about himself. He's lifted by his ego, and he doesn't even want to listen to you. I mean, what type of person is that? Who only talks about themselves? Not even, and even if you tune in, he's going to talk about himself and make it all everything about himself. It's super crazy. And there's this type of people. Now I've categorized. I hated to categorize, but now I've literally categorized these type of people as these narcissists who only need to, look and feel and talk about themselves only. And you know, some people, you know, there's a healthy balance with some kind of people, and these are like the balanced people, and the what I like to call like moderate or like perfectly balanced people. These are good for society, and these type of people, you give them something, they actually acknowledge it, they understand it, and they don't have the ego, but still they have the confidence to accept their achievements. They're gonna talk about their achievements in a non-braggy way. These are like good people. I'm not saying like they're morally good or in other sense good, but these are like okay kind of people. And apart from these people, everybody else is crazy. Then you get other sorts of people who just have mental health issues. Like I'm not even like making jokes of mental health. I'm just saying like these people are retarded. They just have so many issues. You just talk about their life and they just pull every bit of complaints and just put all of their problems into you on your face within the first 30 seconds of the call of conversation. And these are like the sob story people, you know, the whiners, the criers. These people also suck away a lot of your energy. I tend to avoid these type of people, and at one point I was that type of person who used to complain, who used to make a fuss about everything. Everything is bad, everything needs fixing, nothing's going the right way. I wasn't really expressive with my words, but with my energy it was super dull. If there was a joke, I would just make it even dull. I would make it deeper. If it's something where people should laugh, I would make it serious. I was like the party pooper. And these are, I was a crazy one. And now I'm categorizing other people as crazy. And the way I'm saying all this is making me feel like crazy. Because I am crazy. Crazy good looking. But no, it's a joke. But another type of people are real evil people. Like they just need a chance to screw you over. It doesn't matter how long of a friendship you have with them. Doesn't matter how much your family trusts them or how much they've actually gained your trust over the past few years. These people are leeches. They just want to take. They're going to take your money. They have eyes on your money. They have eyes on your wife or girlfriend. These people are straight up evil. They don't care about you at all. They're consumerism, capitalistic, opportunist, MFers. And all they care about is just how can they take advantage from others. Another form of craziness that is happening in the world. Every other person you see falls into this category as well. It's so weird. Now people are normal nowadays. Like I remember when I was a kid, Everything felt normal, even though I know there might be people and I couldn't categorize them, but everything felt normal at least. People didn't were at least the kids, they all weren't like these evil categoric people. They didn't fall into this category, at least. They might be narcissists. Oh, look, have you seen my dad? Have you seen what my dad does? Have you seen how many medals I've got in swimming? Yes, there could be narcissists. I've seen a lot of kids in that category, but not the evil kind. Now, when you grow up, you every other person seems to take advantage from you. It's so rare almost to see people who are loyal to you. And loyalty is kind of looked down upon. It's like you're not following the trend. You're not one of the cool people. Like I've seen groups of friends, like a friend group full of people exploiting each other, full of evil people who want to take advantage of one another. Like you just give them a chance and they want to hop onto it so badly. And they're all the same. That's why they're friends and that's why they mingle so much. And it's so normal to them that if you're not one of them, it's like it's not cool. It's not that you're following a trend. It's like you're living under a rock. You're outdated. So thinking about it, it just feels like the world is fudged and full. But that is also the craziness. And you and I, we're not really the perfect people. We're not really the best type of people. But at least we're okay. At least we're not evil. At least we're kind of okay. We're kind of not not the best, but also not gonna screw you over type of people, right? Hopefully, you're not one of the evil kinds. But see how you and I are in this category, and everybody else, usually all the people that I've talked about, all the categories, once you talk to them, apart from the ones who are like okay and who are moderate, which I said like they're good people, normal people. Apart from these normal people, all of the categories that I've mentioned, they just call us crazy. They call us crazy, like as if we're doing something wrong, as if we're the bad people in this, as if we're the ones who've made the society a worse place to live. And so many of, and I've noticed that at so many times I have been doubting myself, like, oh shit, maybe I'm the crazy one. Like maybe it is true that I might be the crazy one. That's why I'm not attracting people. That's why I don't get a tribe. That's why I don't have very many friends. I only have 2 friends who think like me, who are kind of like me. So, and I see people having friend groups, and then they have friends of friends who they're friends with, and then they have like a bunch of other people they're friends with, and they have a huge network, and everything seems to be so good that even I kind of doubted myself so many times. And I was like, wait, maybe if I become a bit too evil, just a little bit, maybe I could fit in. So I went to a kind of like a pursuit to becoming this type of weird person, kind of a narcissist, kind of a person who is so cold-hearted, who doesn't nothing seems to happen to his heart, even if other people are feeling bad or stuff. And I was kind of attracting a lot of people. I was kind of becoming this cool person. And then I had to literally stop myself right on the tracks and ask myself, wait, we can go and continue further and become like this really evil person, like all the bad categories, we can become the peak worst person in those categories. And it is possible. Do you want to continue down that path? Or actually accept being the okay one, being the boring one, but still be kind of a decent human being instead? And I had thought about a lot of it, And then I had to make the real painful decision of choosing the second one. Then I had to cut off people who were in those categories. And I cannot tell you and stress this enough that how much peace I've gotten afterwards. And I still know that my kind of tribe is still out there. And this is one of the reasons I'm making this video. I know that so many people and so many of my people, like you and I, can relate to it so deeply. And we can find our tribe in the comments, on this video, and on this channel even. And I believe there are people, the world is so huge, and we cannot just bound ourselves in by looking at those people who have friend groups and who are the cool people or at every friend group. We cannot just constrict our vision to that narrow path. The world is so huge and people like us exist. The entire world's population is so much to even count, and people like us do fall as, I won't say majority, but still when you look at the population of the world, it formulates a big chunk of number, which means that you and I have a chance to actually have a tribe because we think differently. And you will be presented ideas, people will call you crazy from the other end, but I will warn you to please hold on to the same values that you have. Never go out of your integrity, out of your values, just to become part of the cool club or just to become part of the trendy people, just to fit in. Because there's going to be people, because I am a living proof. I've admitted to all of these shortcomings that I had, all of the things like I'm a boring person and all whatnot. And now you can know that yes, people like this exist. You just haven't found them yet. You just have to wait for your type of people to show up in your life. But for that to happen, you actually need to continue going down the path of value and holding on to your value and integrity, and then continue on your journey. And eventually and hopefully, this is my prayer and this is my hope, that you find people like this in your life and you find fulfillment and the peace that I've gotten with my life over the span of a year maybe, or a year and a half. And I'm really blessed to make that decision. Yes, it was really painful. It was as if you were trying to let go of a rope that you were holding on for a while. You know, it really hurts when you have a rope around your palm. It felt like letting go of it, and really the relief was insane. Yes, the process is going to be difficult, cutting out your friends, cutting out the people that are of those categories which are sucking all of your energy and draining you out of the mental capabilities that you have, that you could otherwise use in business and other creative endeavors in your work, and create a good fulfilling life which you're proud of. But it all starts with holding on to your value and making the decision of being you. It is okay to be boring. You're not the crazy one. People on the other end are, because the world has become crazier. It's going to become even more crazier in the future. All you have to do is believe, hold on, and find people like you. And you and I have already found each other. So that is one sign. You just have to hold on to it. This is one sign to hold on to it even more. I hope it cleared everything. Binge watch my videos, and thanks for watching.